Mark Robinson, a name that's been making waves in North Carolina politics. From a furniture factory worker to a viral sensation to now the Republican nominee for governor. His story sounds like something out of a movie, right? But Robinson's rise to the top hasn't been without controversy. He's a man who speaks his mind, no matter the fallout, and it's left voters divided. Is he the bold leader North Carolina needs? Or is he too extreme for the job? Let's find out. Mark Robinson was born on August 18, 1968 in Greensboro, North Carolina, as the ninth of 10 children. His childhood was far from easy. Robinson has often shared his experiences of growing up in a household marred by domestic violence and an alcoholic father. These circumstances forced him and his siblings to spend part of their childhood in foster care, before eventually moving back in with their mother, who worked as a custodian to support the family. Despite the adversity, Robinson graduated from Grimsley High School and went on to serve in the Army Reserve. His early life instilled in him a sense of resilience, something that would shape his future political career. After his military service, Robinson pursued higher education, attending North Carolina A&T State University and taking history classes at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. His goal was to become a history teacher, and he eventually graduated with a bachelor's degree in history in December 2022. In the meantime, Robinson worked at several furniture factories in the Triad region, supporting himself through manual labor while furthering his education. It was during this time that his political transformation began, sparked by reading a book by conservative commentator Rush Limbaugh. This newfound interest in conservative politics would soon take him down a very different path. Robinson's foray into politics began rather unexpectedly in 2018. Following the Stoneman Douglas High School shooting, he attended a Greensboro City Council meeting, where the council was debating whether to cancel a local gun show. Robinson passionately defended gun rights, delivering a speech that went viral after it was shared on Facebook by Republican Congressman Mark Walker. This moment catapulted Robinson into the spotlight, and he left his job in furniture manufacturing to pursue public speaking engagements, including an invitation to speak at the National Rifle Association's annual convention. In 2019, Robinson decided to run for office, entering the Republican primary for the position of Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina. Despite being a political newcomer, he won the Republican nomination, defeating several seasoned politicians. In the general election, Robinson faced Democrat Yvonne Lewis Holley, and the race was historic, as either candidate would become North Carolina's first black lieutenant governor. Robinson emerged victorious, becoming the second black person elected to the North Carolina Council of State. His campaign, however, was not without controversy, as issues surrounding incomplete financial disclosures raised questions about his campaign expenditures. Critics pointed to questionable expenses, including personal medical bills and purchases for clothing, which Robinson's campaign later attributed to clerical errors. Lieutenant Governor Robinson has had a somewhat strained relationship with North Carolina's Democratic Governor, Roy Cooper. Robinson has described communication between the two as non-existent, and his role as acting governor during Cooper's absences has been more symbolic than functional, with Cooper often not informing Robinson of his departures from the state. In his capacity as lieutenant governor, Robinson also serves on various state boards, though his attendance record has been inconsistent, particularly with the State Board of Community Colleges and the Energy Policy Council. One of Robinson's most notable initiatives as lieutenant governor has been his focus on education. In 2021, he launched the FACTS, Fairness, Accountability in the Classroom for Teachers and Students, Task Force, aimed at addressing political bias in public school instruction. The task force, however, faced criticism for not complying with state open meeting laws and for a lack of transparency in its proceedings. Nonetheless, the task force released a report that highlighted over 500 complaints, many of which focused on race, LGBTQ issues, and religious topics in educational materials. Robinson's stance on these issues has made him a polarizing figure, but he remains committed to pushing for legislative changes in education. In April 2023, Robinson announced his candidacy for the governorship of North Carolina. His gubernatorial campaign has been marked by high-profile endorsements, including one from former President Donald Trump, who called Robinson Martin Luther King on steroids. However, Robinson's campaign has also been plagued by controversies, the most significant being allegations that he made offensive remarks on the online forum Nude Africa under the username Mini Soldier between 2008 and 2012. These remarks included homophobic, racial, and anti-Semitic slurs, as well as disturbing comments about slavery and Nazi ideology. Robinson has denied the allegations, claiming they were fabricated by artificial intelligence and accusing his opponent, Democrat Josh Stein, of orchestrating the smear campaign.
God bless you all, and God bless the great state of North Carolina.
What are your thoughts on Robinson's journey? Do you see him as a beacon of hope or a polarizing figure in North Carolina politics? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.